Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those that are new, my name's Roberto. For those that have been here forever and a day, thank you so much for returning. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be fitting a couple of parts. Now, one of the parts that we spoke about last week, I've never seen one before. We just ordered it because it looked kind of cool in the catalogue. And I thought it might actually make a difference, and that's the carbon fibre tank protector pad block thing. So I haven't even opened it yet, so we can open it together and get that same feeling. So we'll see how we go. The other one is that side cover for the swing arm, because I had that little like birthmark on the swing arm from factory, and it upsets me lots by seeing it. It looks like a thumbprint, but I'm a bit worried that I've wasted my money because this won't actually cover it. So we'll see. So we'll show you how to fit this. Not that it's hard, but you can follow the instructions, but I'm going to show you sort of my way because I've done a few. And yeah, you can follow the instructions hoping that you're going to avoid scratching on the swing arm, but we'll get into that when we fit it. So let's do it together. So I've taken it out of the box and I was going to open. I thought, no, I'll wait so we can do it together. So you get these little pad things with the V4, which is like the tank pads that you get on the Streetfighter, you know, the four-piece design, but these are just two. And then this is the cover. So let's open it up together and see how it looks. Okay, exciting or not. Okay, so that's the cover, which goes in between sort of the tank, so in between your legs, and apparently it's meant to give you more grip and more agility with the bike. So that's kind of how it looks. So it's got the little Ducati Performance. There's a mark there, no it's not. The Ducati Performance is looks like crap, so that's awesome, brand new. And it's got 3M tape, which is also all come up, which is awesome, so it probably won't stick that great, but we'll make it work. So that's kind of how it looks. And then these little pads that you get actually stick on the sides, so that gives you the grip so you're not sort of sliding on carbon, smooth carbon anyway. So yeah, so we'll see how that fits, and we'll see if it's good after I go for a ride and see if it's worth you guys spending your money on it, because at the moment I'm kind of, a little bit sort of meh, but hopefully it'll be good. All right, awesome. So I'll do a bit of a sort of a close-up view of that so you can have a look at it, and we can then start fitting the swing arm cover. Okay, let's go do that now. Now, I've set the camera up on this specific angle so you don't think I've fully lost it, because if you set it up or if you look at the bike side on, you'd be thinking, what mark is he talking about? But it's this mark here. So when you sort of turn around, you can actually see it, and it's like, it's like where they've painted it, they've like maybe touched it up or something, and it just, no matter what I do, I can't get it to look uniform like it should do. So that's why I thought, well, I'll get the cover, because the swing arm carbon fiber cover, so it will cover that, and then I won't have to ever see it again. And it might add a bit of style and sort of, charisma to the bike. Now, it's pretty straightforward to fit. You've got 3 bolts, so you've got one on the top chain guard, you've got another one which holds like the chain stay plastic bracket, and then you've got another one underneath there as well. You get the 3 screws from Ducati. They're a little bit longer to go through on top here, the chain guard, and then obviously the cover as well. And you also get these little rubber sort of buffers to stick on the titanium sort of puck that you want to put. So, I mean, this is all designed for if you ever come off, it's going to scrape this, and it's not going to scrape your swing arm, because when a swing arm's scraped, it tends to get written off for insurance, so it's a whole new bike. So if you're sort of tracking it or stuff like that, you're you really wouldn't care about insurance anyway. Yeah, fair call. But no, it's just there to protect the swing arm from grinding through. Now, they give you these little rubber bush or sticky things that stick onto this to then stick onto that so you don't scratch your swing arm. it doesn't work. It's a waste of time because the swing arm cover will scratch around the edges every time you're riding and will mark the actual swing arm. So by using that, it doesn't do anything. What it does do, but, is it brings it out even further, so you've got a massive gap in between the cover and the swing arm, which looks horrible. So on a few that I fitted, I've confirmed with the client, explained it to them, said, look, what do you want to do? And they're like, yeah, no dramas. Don't fit it. Excuse me. Don't fit it. And it actually fits closer to the swing arm. Looks better. It's still going to scratch with those rubber sticky, pads anyway. So what's the point? And to be fair, if you put this on and you wanted to take it off, it's kind of crazy, because you will see obviously scratches on the swing arm from this being attached. So yeah, and if you ever did scratch this or damage this, you'd probably just end up buying another one anyway. So for me, it's already sort of marked from factory new, so I want to cover it up, I want to make it look good. So let's go and fit it. One thing when you are fitting it, it's kind of like, it's got a little bit of flex to it, but you actually have to basically flex the bottom and the top to sort of click it over while holding the titanium puck thing in between to get it at the right level so it sticks, and then you bolt it in. So you need about 3 or 4 arms. It's good to have help. What you can do, but if you wanted to, is you can put, say, just a touch of double-sided tape, just so then this sort of stays on there, so when you're clicking it on, you don't have to hold that many things. So anyway, let's go fit it and let's see how it looks. We'll do a side-on shot so you can see how it looks stock, and then how it's going to look with this one here. The other thing I would highly recommend you do is remove the rear heel guard if you've got one, because it'll just give you a little bit extra room to play with, and the last thing you want to do is put that on and then scratch that or mark that, because then you might be like me and want to kill yourself for damaging your bike by trying to make it better. So, all right, let's go for a side-on shot and let's start fitting this one up. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so this is the side-on shot with no carbon swing arm cover fitted. Now you've got your 3 bolts as I pointed out, but I have an awesome little tip that I worked out about a year ago, so I'm going to show you here. It's a 5mm bolt that you've got underneath with the chainstay plastic, cover. What you can do is use a standard 5mm long, and you can actually go through the chain to undo it, because it is very, very limited. And I've known some people to actually take the chain off to get it, and it's like, wow, you could just put this straight through. So this actually goes, through, get it lined up, and then you can crack it and then just screw it straight out to do the bottom one. So that's a bit of a tip for you. So Roberto's top tip stuff. So yeah, through the chain, real easy. Don't know why anyone hasn't sort of done it before. All right, let's actually fit it now. We'll do like a time lapse thing. That'll be cool. All right, so the swing arm cover has been fitted. Now, one point I forgot to mention, and it only just dawned on me when I went to do the job, is there is an extra bolt you need to undo, which is the last bolt for the plastic sort of chain stay guard thing. That needs to come undone, so then this can flop down. You might have seen in the time lapse, I sort of bent it behind the actual chain. So then this actual carbon cover goes underneath the chainstay. Then that bolts on to clamp it down, and then on the top it goes underneath, and then the actual top part here goes over. So the way you kind of want to fit it is sort of like a C-clamp, and you kind of want to get the bottom of it, stretch it out, and then clip it over the top, and that's sort of how it goes on in one foul swoop, or one foul motion, so to speak. Now, I'm pretty happy with it because it covers the mark that came from factory, or should I say, what mark. It's perfect underneath. You can see there is a little bit of a sort of gap under there. That's only made worse when you use those rubber sort of block mount things. So yeah, that's why I choose not to use it, and it's going to mark anyway regardless. So to me, it's not a big deal. And I think it does look good. It brings a little bit of colour to it. And yeah, that's kind of how that sort of fits. Okay. So I've had probably about 10 minutes or so in seeing how this carbon tank pad cover, grip, block sort of fits and how it sort of works. what do you guys think of it? Like, do you think it looks good, or because I'm going to be honest with you, it feels good, but I don't think it really looks that good. Yeah, so I think I might not be fitting this to the bike. I think if it was, say, Stealth Black Street Fighter, or even maybe the new SP, probably not. Probably I think the only thing this would fit would be the Black Stealth Street Fighter, because I think on the red, it just, I don't know, it kind of looks like a bum bag or something. It's sort of like something to have a zip where I put my coins in and my sort of pension card at the tolls or whatever. Yeah, it feels really good. Like, it feels awesome. I sat on it before and I was like, yeah, that actually feels cool. But doesn't look that great. I mean, I've already got bad enough as it is, the Ducati Performance bag where I put like mobile phone and stuff like that when I'm riding. But that comes off soon as I sort of get back. But I'm going riding tonight because it's Friday night, by the way. But yeah, I'm going to probably just shelve that one for a bit and sort of see how it looks. So yeah, we'll come back to this at a later stage. So that's kind of how it looks now. And then, you know, with that, it kind of, from looking at the curvature and stuff, it kind of sits around about like that. So obviously the tank pad is going to have to come off. I'm glad I didn't take it off straight away and go, yeah, let's stick it on. But yeah, it looks, I don't know, it just looks very, very different. Not in a good way, but I can see how on a Black Street Fighter it would probably look good, because it would kind of like meld in, especially if you had the carbon top tank and then you had this carbon and then say a carbon like CNC quick release sort of thing. I think that would look actually quite trick. But on the red, no, it's a no from me, just so you're aware. Well, that was an expensive exercise, but that's okay. That's how you learn. So it's better that I spent it and not you at home. But if you've got a black one, I think it's really cool. I've actually got a couple of clients with black ones, so I'm going to see how it looks on the black one to see if it looks any better or if it's the same. And yeah, that's the Ducati Performance carbon tank pad thing. So cool. Okay. I was just doing like the editing of the Street Fighter build thing that I'm doing, and I was saying that there's a carbon tank pad that's come out from Ducati, and I tried it on my bike and I just didn't kind of look that good, I thought, and I said it probably looks better on a Stealth Black. So do you mind if I just put something on your bike? You can have a look and get your opinion as well. Okay. So you can come across. Oh. So this is a Ducati Performance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So
okay,
yeah, you come around. This is Div, everyone.
Hello.
Div's got the Street Fighter in Stealth Black. Not too much, please. It's about me. So yeah, I just want to put it there. Tell me what. I mean, obviously it's not going to look great because you got the things, but do you reckon it probably does kind of suit the Stealth Black?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So I just wanted to, because I've sort of had a bit of not a bag about it, but it doesn't really suit the red. It just stands out and looks retarded. But I thought I don't want to stop other people that if they have got a Stealth Black one, taking, you know, I don't think anyone takes my advice anyway, so it takes me seriously. So yeah, what do you think?
I kind of wish that existed before I did that whole setup.
Wow, there you go. You heard it from a Stealth Black Street Fighter owner. So it's not a total write-off. You just have to own a black one. So that's a bit racist, I think, but, and you're black too, so now...
Call me a Stealth Black?
Yeah, you're a Stealth Black. Yeah, cool. So, no, I reckon that looks good. And then all you need is your carbon top.
And then it matches up.
And then it would look really good. And it does actually feel awesome. Like, because I put it on my bike and sort of sat on it, and it does give you that extra, like, sort of grip when you're sort of leaning over, because it does stick out, you know, it's a good sort of an inch for you Yanks, and for normal people, it's what, like 15, 20 centimetres. So, yeah. But anyway, just to sort of, you know, not totally sort of bag on a product. Stealth Black, if you got one, I reckon get one of these. Yeah, you reckon?
I think I might have to.
Cool, I got one spare. I'm not using it.
Of course.
Cool. Thank you. Thanks, Dick. You might be able to hear that's Div just leaving now on his Streetfighter. So, yeah, at least we redeemed, or Ducati may have redeemed themselves with that carbon bit on the Stealth Black. I think it would look all right on that. Now, this is all we've got time for this week. I know it's been a lot sort of spread out, the episodes, but it's just, I've got that many other projects on the go. And yeah, it's just a bit hard to do the filming and get it sort of uploaded. So hopefully this will go up this afternoon so people can see it. Now, the next sort of bits and pieces we're going to do, we're looking at getting the Ks up. It's only done about 250 Ks so far. I've filled it up 4 times in those 250 Ks. So yeah, they're right when they say it drinks. We want to get it to a dyno so we can play with a couple of maps that we got from UpMap. So hopefully in the next few weeks, we'll get that sort of done and get it up on a dyno. We're also going to change the oil, probably at about 500 Ks. I like to, with all my new bikes, do 500 Ks, drop the oil, put like a sacrificial oil in there, do it to another 500 Ks, and then put some good, awesome oil in it. So, so we'll show you how to do the oil change and the oil filter as well. And I always change the oil filter even at 500 Ks because it defeats the purpose of changing oil but not the filter. But anyway, thank you to everyone that has watched, liked, subscribed, all that type of stuff. We will see you back very, very, very soon. And yeah, everyone stay safe and take care. And until next time, thank you.